Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Matt Wolf, and this is Final Fantasy XIV Fridays. I'm excited. Don't pay attention to this. Stop. We're gonna be continuing on with the main scenario quest. Camera's in a different spot, as you can see, because up here it looked weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like a top-down view, you guys can see the top of my head, and the top of my head's not a pretty sight. So we're over here on my side monitor. We're gonna continue the main scenario quest. We're gonna get to the next dungeon, and then probably just gonna farm the new gear, whatever that might be. The main scenario quest is unlocking new gear for me, but it's looking kind of Not great. Visually, not a great look to the gear. I look like a gay biker, but I'm just like, you know, I guess we'll wait and see, but hopefully we'll get to the new dungeon first, and then we'll just have better gear there. I got my drink of choice. I had no choice, actually. The price shopper near me, I keep wanting to look up there. This is gonna get weird. Just they don't carry variety pack. They, you know, they just had canned Sam Adams lager and cherry wheat, which is what this is, or like a 12-pack of the regular Boston lager, which is fine, but I like the variety pack so I can get, you know, the different tastes. But I picked up the cherry wheat and it doesn't taste like it's from a bottle. Certainly tastes like it's from a can. All right, let us continue. I'm actually going to let me get the missionary quest list up. I wonder if I should put it on the screen like I did before. And then we do filter. Whoops. Nope. Nope. Keep forgetting about that. I just think it's a neat little thing to have that there. I also have a little bit of a snack from protein. Some true protein. All right, so we're on together as one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 quests, and then we're good. We got the new dungeon. I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. They need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. So I want to call an assembly at the Winged Walk, and assure them that all will be well. But as shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. It's those who are most distressed that truly need hear your words. If you like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. I'll help too. This is an important step in the city's recovery. Care to join us, Valtamont? Is he ever going to say no? While you handle that, Ehrenvel and I will see to provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Lance Guard announce the address. People must first know there's going to be one before they can decide whether or not they want to hear it. If you could see the resplendent quarter and Bayside bevy, Alize and I will split the rest of the city between us. Okay. Mama! Together as one. Let me just check something. Because it's a different screen, the gamma correction kind of has to be turned up quite a bit. Doesn't look that bad on your screen or on your side. Oops. That's kind of funny. I didn't realize that I put it just below the quest title. Look at that. That is so... That's funny. And it fits so perfectly, too. Right in between the guild counter and the quest name. Wait, why am I doing this? There's a freaking Aethernet crystal right here. Dumbfounded. If Tulial falls to the enemy, what will happen to us? To our homes, our farms, everything we've worked so hard to build. Lives and communities and history, all reduced to ash by these merciless villains. I heard Val Wuklamat is planning to address the people, but what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say? Everything. Really? The Dawn servants have a plan already. They've lost so much, yet they're prepared to carry on. And standing around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. It would be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I will go hear what they intend to do. As you walk right through me, like I wasn't even there. I must be a ghost. Ow! I got whiplash falling down there. Please, leave me be. My father is gone. Leave me to mourn. No. Kulul Jaja is slain, and yet Val Wuklamat and Val Kona still fight for our nation. For us. Another angle of view I've never seen before. Yes. It's a weird one. Very well. If they would speak, the least I can do is listen. That was easy. Checking on everyone, are you? The city's definitely been seeing better days, but we can only spare so much time from mourning. Only by looking to the future can we overcome this crisis, and we'll all need to do our part. I have no doubt Val Wuklamat and Val Kona will share similar sentiments at their address. First, this person does not need to be persuaded to attend. Clearly, it's literally called the Cheerful Resident. Maybe I go around here. How are you today, Rob? Ah, crap. I bet you they're back up there. Because this is outside of the area. Yep, it is. No. The beefiest of jerkies. I can say that much. The price shopper near me at least had beef jerky, whereas the Market 32 in Clifton Park has none. Oh. How did I miss this guy? Level-headed? He's not going to need us. I still can't believe we were attacked. For mercy, my family was spared. I don't know what I would have done had they come to harm. I understand Val Wuklamat is going to make an address soon. I'll be there, of course. No, I figured it. Working on your movie and TV collection. Like physical copies? Because I am as well. Well, more or less my TV collection at the moment. Tomorrow I'm going to go and get the entire collection of Xena, because they had it at Walmart. Which I'm really happy about. Oh, physical moving to digital. Okay. I actually need to, that's one thing I gotta do this weekend, is see why my DVD-ROM in my rig is not working. It's not safe here. Not anymore. I could try to leave Tyrol, but where else is there to go? You look like the well-traveled sort. Please, I can't stay here, but I fear nowhere in Tyrol is safe, or is beyond the enemy's reach. What are the lands across the salt? Eozia's kind of nice. I know. Even if I ran, I know I'd regret it at the end. I love Tyrol. This is my home, and I know the Dawn servants would give their lives to defend her. My physical copies? Well, I mean, all the physical copies that are here are fine. I gotta go to storage and get the rest of my stuff. But they're DVDs, like, they're not gonna go bad very quickly. My physical copies, or my storage is temperature controlled, so they're not in any danger. I don't know. I haven't looked at any of them in a long time, but I doubt it. I will put my faith in them and listen to what they have to say. No, my stuff is always well taken care of. Minus the wear and tear scratches, but that's about it. But I plan on doing the same. One, so that, you know, I have a digital copy, but also two, to see if I could use like maybe Plex server so I can watch it anywhere, have my own little personal Netflix. I need to stock up food and medicine as much as I can, and what else is there? I can't afford to forget anything. Sorry, sir, but I'm busy. Too much to do in too little time. There's no telling when those stone men will return. I have to get out of here and find somewhere safe. As far as I know, my DVDs are still good. But I'll take a look. Val Wuklamat wants to speak to us. Perhaps she has a plan then. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. Yo, no, come here. Come here. I got to see your stuff. Damn it. That dude looks sick. I actually still have, I've got a bunch of my CDs in my car in the sleeves. So those might actually be in danger of disc rot, but we'll see. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Val Wuglamot and Valcona mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If we're to survive, I do not know if I can count on them. Yeah. Nothing's perfect, and you know as well as I do, built-in obsolescence is a thing. So they're gonna make sure that you buy multiple copies, or it's a way for them to actually force you to buy another copy, even though CDs aren't really a thing anymore. So it's like, good luck getting one. They're going to strike back at the enemy, so they're resolved to face this. Maybe it is too early to be thinking of running. All right, I'll go and hear their address. These people don't take much convincing, do they? As the kids say these days, easy sauce. Okay, he's composed. He's not. He doesn't need our help. Or doesn't need convincing. Paranoid. There you go. I can't leave now. What if those soldiers come back? And what are those strange machines looming overhead? Gods, I have so many questions. You have your Plex server. I don't know. The only thing I can think of right now is maybe getting myself a, yeah, it could work. Getting myself like a Raspberry Pi or something. One thing I need to do at some point, though I don't really have these kinds of funds, is getting the new components for my computer. That way I can take the current components in there, put them back in the cube, and that would be... I'd like to turn it into a NAS, but I could use that as a Plex server. We'll see. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm gonna get the best one that they have. There's no doubt about that. I'm gonna make sure it's one of the better Raspberry Pis. I see. It would put my mind at ease to learn something, anything of the threat we face. All right then, I'll go to the Winged Walk. Thank you. I feel better already, and likely better still once I hear what the Dawn Servants have to say. You think so little of me that I would settle for the bare minimum? Come on, Rob. It's me. It's me you're talking to. For God's sake, when the PS5 Pro comes out, I'm probably going to get one. Because I'm that sad that I have to have the best. But that might not be a bad idea. Try it with music first. See if there's a way I can host my own music. Because I'm already kind of trying to do it. I downloaded the Black Mages song or albums off of YouTube because, well, they're not on Spotify, and I don't think you can buy them anywhere, and they're not on digital anywhere. So I said, screw it. Looks like you've brought quite a few people. Thank you. Alice had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left. Oh, jeez. Here she goes again, trying to be as good as me. I am the warrior of light. She has to stop this. She can't be as good as me. My apologies for involving you in all of Turali affairs. A DLNA with my router, and it does 1080p locally flawless. The tri-core processor. DLNA? I'm not familiar with that. We are simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tyrol, sharing in the rich cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zeralja and his army pose a threat not only to Tyrol, but to the star as a whole. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. I mean, my router is, I don't know what's in it, but it's a relatively, you know, modern router. It has the ability... I could technically use that as my NAS. I just have to connect my external drive to it. But the problem is that the security for that would be a bit abysmal. So I don't want to take the chance of people getting into my 10 terabyte, which has all of my work. I keep that connected to my computer for safety's sake. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? Because, like, my NAS, the NAS I want to build, I want to get... I'm looking at a 20 terabyte drive, NAS drive. That alone is, like, almost $400. So, I'm like, it's going to be a while before I can actually make it like that. But I do want to get, you know, something. I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from Valtamont. You needn't worry about me either. Whatever wariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Right. We need to see to a few things first, but feel free to go ahead and to the plaza and wait. Password's relatively strong, I suppose. It's not easily guessed, but their father raised them well. That he did. I just don't trust it that much. No, my NAS I wouldn't use for that. My NAS would be purely for storage that I could access from anywhere.
Namachi, are you all right?
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor, and for a moment we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zorolcha.
Zorolcha? It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zorolja torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zorolja and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan. Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Dural's my home, and I'll do my part for it. Hear, hear, brother. That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
We fight! We fight! We're Tuliolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too! For Tuliola!
Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuliolal.
You are the beating heart of our nation. Each and every one of you. Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike. Tuliyola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
Boy, but cool Jaja kind of stands out in the crowd, doesn't he? It's a massive, massive human being. Human being. It's not a human. Overall, Rob, what I want to do is have a Plex server. Oh, I forgot this was actually pretty low. There we go. I want to have a Plex server so I can watch my stuff from anywhere, not just from home, not just locally. And I'm fairly certain that's what a Plex server can do. It's like my own, like you said, my own personal Netflix. No, not Kryl. Why would you? I'm standing looking at Grahatia. Let me check. Hold on. Check, 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 check. 1, 2. That's better. I don't want to be so loud. Listen to Wuklamat and Kona. I was listening to Wuklamat and Kona. I was reminded of my time in the first. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in like manner, and through their deeds they answered me. The people of Tural too will rise to occasion. This I can tell. Bo 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 bo. Oh right, I wasn't gonna actually unbox these until we got the rest of it. I forgot. Well, what else would you want to use a Plex server for if not to just get it from wherever? Like, that was the point. Isn't that what a Plex server does? I don't give a shit about watching stuff locally. I could do that with the DVDs that I have. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Wuklamat that... There you are! Ah, Lama Chi. Man, everybody got out of there in a hurry. We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, it was all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. We leave from the Jacques Tural Skygate. Why are you facepalming? Why else would I want to Plex if not to just be able to watch it from anywhere? Why would I bother watching locally on a Plex server when I have the DVDs? And they are generally better quality than even stuff you can get online because it doesn't have to worry about bitrate. I mean, is that or is that not what Plex servers are for? Or does Plex server only work locally? Because if that's the case, well, then that changes everything, doesn't it? No. Stop. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We go to strike down Zoralja and secure peace for Tuliyollal. We'll be passing through Shalani, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. Here we go. Landsguard had told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. A display of force like the vessels in Tuliyollal. Indeed. And while they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to Shalani Station. It's the perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Valtamont and I know a few locals who can help. Then let's divide into two groups. Erinville, Alize, and Altamont will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. Understood. Once everyone is finished, let us reconvene at Shalani Station. Well, yeah, that's why I don't do it, though. Why would I use my hard drive into my router? That's... I plugged my hard drive into my router so I could access my data, Rob. That wasn't anything to do with video or audio or anything. It was purely to have a NAS. I know NASs can be used for many other things, but my use was purely storage. And to be able to access it over the network. I said nothing about watching videos off of it. I understand that we need bandwidth in order to watch shit online. I'm not foreign to that concept. That's why I haven't gone ahead and just bought a Raspberry Pi and just put a bunch of videos on it, or, you know, attached a hard drive, external drive to it or anything like that. I'm not an idiot. But I have yet to explore the idea of the Plex server. I may never do it. I might just get a nice small, you know, portable SSD from Samsung, one of their T5s or whatever. See if they have like a 2 terabyte, and maybe I'll just store stuff on there. I don't know. And then just bring it with me. We can start with, now you've got to pronounce that. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. You do. The Sheriff Kamaka should be able to tell us a few things. No, that's why I wanted to build my NAS out of my Cube computer, because that processor should be powerful enough to do what I need it to do. But I'm using that motherboard in my current gaming rig at the moment until I decide to upgrade, whenever that might be. I'll have to get a new motherboard, want to get a new case, pretty much almost new everything. But I'm keeping the processor. I'm going to stick with the 5600X because that's all I need. Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, see, that's something else I wanted to do, was possibly get one of those in cases for an M.2. Because that's way more convenient. Like, I've got this right now, but this is only 500 gigs, so it's basically nothing. To be honest, though, 500 gigs, like, I could probably keep the entirety of the Hercules series on here and probably not take up that much space. But I gotta still figure out why my DVD-ROM is being an ass. So I swear I plugged it in, but I don't know. I haven't checked it, so I'm gonna have to look at that. Oh, it's you two, and I'll be Wukulmat as well. You're Sheriff of Dustwatch, yes? What's the situation here in Shohei? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we're spread thin and haven't looked in on Shishinawezi Springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then the people there are in danger. I worry about the other township as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to Hotel. I'll accompany Arianvel. See you all in a while. I don't know. I've not even been able to attempt yet, so I'll let you know when I do. But I'll probably use them. I'll probably convert them with Handbrake to a more suitable web-based format. Still MP4, but you know, a little bit more palatable. I mean, most of the DVDs I have are like 480p maximum. You know, I've got the entire Sherlock series, and it's just on DVD. They didn't have the Blu-rays, and doubtful anywhere does have the Blu-rays. Wait, can I just... Oh yeah, I can just fast travel there. Still great quality though. It's really, it really is just great quality. It's just blurry, that's all. Oh, I don't need help. I've got all the gear dude, look who you're talking to. I have every bit of gear that I need to do this. I just haven't. I gotta figure out the DVD-ROM. I've got a spare DVD-ROM in the freaking closet if this one doesn't work, so we'll give it a shot. And all clear this way. Mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can learn. All this talking. Let's kill something. This is why I can't wait to get the dungeon open so I can farm my gear. And hopefully, once and for all, confirm whether or not my gear is just given to me. Because I feel like that's what's happening. They just basically give the summoner gear away. Whether you find it in the dungeon or not. They just give it to you at the end. Because that's how I've gotten all my stuff, apparently. Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. While Lika and the others are out investigating, and they've confirmed that Nichiweekwe is safe. It was after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. So those who were riding the train then are fine, but we don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Yasulani. What a mess. Just after we finished fixing the tracks. True, they did just finish fixing the tracks. What a shame. On updating popular shows and movies to Blu-ray. I just bought everything online. Yeah, I just don't trust digital anymore. I've had it with them and their rules. There's just too many services for too much money, and I'm not doing it anymore. I'll buy my DVDs. I don't even care if it's DVD. It doesn't have to be Blu-ray. I will do DVDs. Because 480p off of a DVD is still better than 480p off of YouTube or Netflix or anything on the internet. There's no macro blocking, no nothing, because it's pure raw data. Oh, you bought everything. Oh, okay, not digital. You mean all the on. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that. I want to go to a store and get it that day. You know what I mean? Like, I miss the days of brick and mortar. And Walmart's the only place that still has DVDs and Blu-rays. I can't rip a Blu-ray yet. I don't have a Blu-ray burner, but I'll buy the DVDs. I don't care. Yeah, no, that's the problem. That's why I stopped even buying like TV shows on YouTube. I have like 6 seasons of Frasier that I bought a while ago because I wasn't too worried about. But then when the whole thing happened with Ubisoft taking the crew away, I'm like, this is a problem. You know, I'm not saying that, oh, if I get the physical copy of the crew, I'll be okay. No, the game is just done. No matter whether you got digital or physical copies. But it's just like, I don't trust these people anymore. It's ridiculous. If Netflix and Disney Plus, which fuck Disney, you know, and Amazon and all these companies are just gonna up their prices constantly, and in order to watch everything, Because you used to be able to just watch everything on Netflix. Now they've all got their own stupid service, and it costs just as much or more to watch shit online as it does to get a cable subscription. It's ridiculous. I'm not doing it anymore. I'll spend the money one time to get an entire season of a show that I really like and I could watch over and over and over again, and just rip it to digital for my own personal use. And then I have it forever. I don't have to pay anybody a monthly fee. Like the price of that Hercules complete set, I think it was like $50. That pays for itself within 3 or 4 months. The same as like a single subscription to Netflix or something. And I get to keep it forever. So I'm sick of digital. I'm done with it. It has to be a streaming box that lets you watch HD content. Yeah, that's like the other thing too. Like you probably know this. I had the guys over here one day to watch John Wick 4, and I bought the UHD version. I think I was using my PlayStation to watch it, so I think it was in 4K. But then I found out later that if I had used anything else, like a Chromecast, maybe a Chromecast would work, but if you watch, try to watch it on PC or something, not 4K at all. And I'm like, then what's the point? What's the fucking point? Why? That's all I gotta say is why. It's so dumb. The mechanical soldier shows no signs of life. It appears to have been run through with a pole arm. Jeez, took it out with a pole arm. Not even HD. Let me check that. I'm actually curious about that. That's not what I wanted. Oh my god, you're right. You have got to be kidding me, dude. I had no idea you couldn't even watch HD. That's fucked. But that's only through the web browser, right? Because I know for a fact that if you watch it through the official YouTube app, then it's fine. I think even if you Chromecast it, it's probably not going to stream in 4K, but anything like the actual official YouTube app. See, that's the other thing too. And I John from Digital Foundry actually mentioned this a while ago, and I was flabbergasted. I didn't realize this. If you look at a video on PC and then watch it on a console or the official YouTube app, Chromecasting or something like that, the quality is way better on the official app as opposed to the website. That's fucking stupid. The website's completely screwed. That's why I'm like, you know what? I just want to watch stuff on my consoles when I'm at home. I don't want to have to watch on my PC because, you can't put a controller to it or anything like that. But it's also like it's better quality on the YouTube app. And I'm just like, this is really screwed up. Like, why bother going to the website then? It's dumb. And I'm actually, this coming football season, I'm actually going to subscribe to, hey, Shelbs. I'm going to subscribe to YouTube TV so that I can watch the Bills play. I know that there's a lot more to it. It's sad to see that they raised the price like $10, but, it's still cheaper in the long run than buying an entire season's worth of NFL.com or some stupid shit like that, or NFL TV, a seasonal ticket, if you will. So, maybe it isn't. I don't know. But I'm actually thinking about subscribing to YouTube TV so I can watch the Bills play. But for the most part, I was planning on doing YouTube TV anyway at some point, just for most of the sports, because I think I might be able to watch the MLB next season, maybe hockey. I don't know. All I know is I keep missing the hockey season because I'm like, I look at that price and I'm like, ugh. NHL TV, it's like $200 for the full season, which, for the full season ain't bad, but still a lot of money. Valtamont, you came. As you can see, we're doing all right. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. It was that Estinian. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Yeah. Shame I never had the chance to ask his name. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in Yassulani. We haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika as well. She doesn't know Namika's dead. Oop. Spoilers. Spoilers. I still need a new name for my free company. One that's lore friendly. Yeah, she doesn't know. She doesn't know because she died in Tuliolal. You heard about the spearman as well. That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone spreading more gossip about me? No, Zekawa, not you. Estinian, yes. Damn, yeah, dude, I noticed that. Blu-rays, like, if you get a collection of movies on Blu-ray, they're, like, super cheap now. It's nuts. Like, the whole James Bond franchise is damn near freaking, I think it's only, like, $50. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I would love to get UHDs because, well, the PS5 plays UHDs. I don't think the PS4 Pro plays UHDs, but the PS5 does. And I'd like to use it, but, I mean, UHD is pretty rare to see. You usually just see Blu-ray. Yeah, I didn't think so, just because the bitrate on Blu-rays is so high anyway. UHD is kind of overkill. It's a bit redundant, to say the least. Right, yeah, unless you have a humongous TV or a projector. And then maybe it's worth it, but in terms of the price, nah. I'll get the Blu-ray. Talk of how I saved the town travels fast. This guy's an idiot. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. Oh, we know it was Estinian. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So you were indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. But are the rumors true? Galul Jaja is slain. I'm afraid so. Zaralja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done. Mark my words. You're going to help her, eh? I assume. I see. With your contingent, you won't lack of strength. In which case, I will remain in Shalani. I keep saying that. It's Shaloni. And keep an eye on things. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kona. Kona? Brother? Wait a second. You're the Vow of Resolve. I am. And you're Zekawa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely. If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Shaloni, after all. Valtamont can attest to that. I mean, you know, if he was, he wouldn't have gotten himself arrested, well, quote-unquote arrested or captured by that last gang. Glad to hear it. We leave Shaloni in your capable hands. Ba, 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 ba. Let's get patrolling right away, then. His gun is sick. I like that. I always thought about being a gunbreaker. Gunbreakers are sick. Stay safe out there and don't do anything reckless. Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. Buy or burn on Blu-ray for cold storage and convert to digital and store on portable M.2. That's not a bad plan. Right then, it's time we headed to the station and join the others. No, but seriously, like, I would literally probably just get myself a portable external SSD, put the entirety of the Hercules franchise, Sherlock, Xena, all of that on that drive, and just bring that with me, rather than try and figure out a way to digitally, you know, because it's way easier just to take a drive and plug it into your computer, you know? but that would make it a little bit more difficult to watch it on, say, my Xbox One in the living room. I almost call it family room. The living room. I don't even know if that has Plex server app. I know PlayStation does. I don't know if the Xbox store has it, but okay, we are lagging behind here. I want to get that new dungeon unlocked so we can grind the new gear here. But I do want to get this. Get the Aether Current here. So we can fly! Dude's a ghost. He just phased through. That or plug it into your router's USB and run DLNA. Yeah, DLNA, blah, 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 blah. I don't trust people, Rob. And I don't, even if everybody around me is computer illiterate, I don't trust them. I don't trust my router to keep things safe. I don't trust my ISP to do the right thing ever. So the only person I trust is me. Ah, finally. You don't know how good it is to see a friendly face. Oh, wait. I don't need to watch this. This is a stupid... It might have been around for decades. That's fine. I don't trust anybody. I don't trust products. You know, like the router and its capabilities. I don't trust anything because the digital age has shown us that you can't trust anything or anyone. Well, luckily I've got one. That's why I want to go back to physical, because Ubisoft pretty much was the nail in the coffin. Once they just decided that, oh, you can't play the game you bought anymore. Sorry. That's plain as day. You can't trust companies. You can't trust anybody to allow you to take ownership of what you bought. They just assume everybody's gonna freaking distribute it and make money off of it. It's like, that's not fair to those of us who don't do that. To those of us who aren't assholes. I want to support the movies and the TV shows that I love, but the problem is that they're making it very difficult to do so. Like, where can I watch Frasier? On Hulu, I think, but Hulu is also a shitty company. So it's like, I don't want to support Hulu, but I want to support Frasier. Or, you know, I don't even know if the actors are still getting paid for that. You know, I still have yet to go see Deadpool and Wolverine. I gotta go see that. I want to see that in theaters. And then the minute it's out on Blu-ray, I want to get it. I think I still have to get Deadpool 2. I thought I did, but... Thanks to Estinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Shaloni. The Hetsaro were safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It is composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? As Zaralja and his army emerged from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? It so happens we might have an inkling where one is. I gotta say, man, you know, people rip on the PS3 as much as they did. That system had a lot of features, and it was very powerful for what it was. Folding at home, you could install Linux on it. Like, there were so many things that damn thing was capable of, more than the PS4, more than the PS5, and people just shit all over it. Like, that's not fair. The PS3 may not have been as good as the 360 playing video games, but it was damn good at a lot of things at once. Didn't have a great web browser, though. They never really got that one down. These are the engineers of Shaktaral Railing, which operates the train between Shaloni and Yasulani. We went out to recover the train. We had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then that we saw it. A large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. 30 movies and 40 episodes right now. Nice. You're telling us part of it is inside and part of it outside. That seemed to be the case, yes. While we only observed from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. Oh, that ain't too bad at all. Are you ripping... Did you say you were ripping DVDs or Blu-rays? I'm assuming Blu-rays, right? But as you'd expect, the area was heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Please. We can trash anything in our way. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Yasulani? Wuklamat's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? Oh, maybe not. I thought Namika was the one she found dead on the beach. I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were headed back here are accounted for. Mostly Blu-rays, some DVDs. Okay. Well, I imagine most of the TV shows you have are probably DVD, right? I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yasulani. But when that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. You know, when I started actually thinking about doing DVD ripping again, remember we used to use a couple for programs back in the day for PS3? There was DVD Rip, I think it was DVD Ripper, and then one other one I can't remember. The DVD Ripper would rip the files, and then the other one would convert them to something that was usable on the PS3. That shit was so fun to do, just to try and, you know, just to convert your stuff to digital. Was it Nero? DVD Ripper and Nero. And I actually looked that up. DVD Ripper, I think, is still a thing, but it's like an archive software. I see Nero. It's called Nero Recode now. But see, I use Handbrake, so I can just use that. I just need a software to rip the DVD. And I can't remember... I'm just going to have to find one, but well, technically, VLC is supposed to be able to do it. So if I can figure out how to do it with VLC, then there you go. I've got my solution. I can rip with VLC and then convert with Handbrake. Make MKV for the decoding, Handbrake for the transcoding, and MKV tool NIX. Jeez, there's just too many things. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we're to reach it undetected. Why? Let's just go full bore. Just start killing things. I don't care if we're there we go. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. Atta girl. That's the way to do it. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Zoral Ja wants me to prove that I'm Father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tuliolal. By charging in head-on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in doing so, keep his eyes on me. A bold strategy. I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching their base. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through their defenses with a single decisive blow. And we have just that. The train, right? Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the fuel she'll carry, and send her hurtling at it toward to explode on impact. Dude, it's like I read his playbook or something. Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were the train's in one piece, and now you want to turn it into a bomb? The train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? Well, I only have DVDs for the most part. I do have some Blu-rays, but I don't plan on ripping those right now. I just want my TV shows that I've got. I also have the entire Star Trek original series franchise, and I've been watching that. I fucking love it. You know, I've got that. I've got all the original movies, 1 through 6, plus the Next Generation movies, which I never saw, so I'm gonna have to watch those. But I'd like to rip all that, and you know, I've got some things I could like to put up. Yeah, Kung Pao Enter the Fist. I think you can only rent it, or maybe not rent it, buy it on like YouTube and stuff. I've got that DVD. I'd like to rip that. Like, there's so many things that I want to change to digital, so I have them, so I can take them anywhere. If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? Oh yeah, he's angry. An angry tiger man is not a good sight. It's a sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help them. You can also use the beta for 30 or so days, then you have to re-download it. Oh, well then that's the loophole. But Chief, listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fall, we can always get back up. I mean, it's just a train. Yeah, you can build another one. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith and quit your complaining. But what if we what if we fall really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. This guy's a pussy. No one's dying on this train. I'll see it to myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip, and we'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You all right with that? Sure. There's no change in her mind, is there? Just promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. Ah, we will keep your wife safe, we promise. I'll hold you to it. Can't start a family business without her, much less a family. I actually didn't know that was his wife. I think I missed that part. Be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. That was their point. They make it temporary so there are no legal issues, but they don't force anyone to buy it. It's open source. Oh, that's good. Yeah, most of the good stuff is open source anyway. But with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. Goofy tiger smile. You know, it's funny, you mentioned Blu-ray working on VLC. I didn't know it worked on VLC. I thought Blu-ray was stuck on like Power DVD, I think it was called. Or Power something. Because Sony demanded that you only are allowed to use one type of software to watch Blu-rays on PC because, you know, to avoid people copying Blu-rays. Well, at least it'll go down as the legendary train that saved Tyrol. Cyber Power DVD, there you go. That it will. But first we've got work to do so she'll look the part. He's powering up. Yeah, I read that somewhere and I'm like, wow, Sony, that's a really shitty thing to do. Them and their copyright protection. Oh, don't sell it again, please. It always takes just one bad apple to spoil the bunch. And they think everybody's a fucking criminal. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Dude, I don't watch Linus that much anymore, but lately I have seen a couple of his new videos. He straight up just told everybody how to do it. He was like, yeah, you know what? Here's how you actually, like, watch your favorite shows and so on and so forth. And here's how you buy the DVD, you rip it, and then you don't pay these companies anything. I think that's what he went over. Gotcha. We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over at the storehouse. What the hell was that? Just flicked her hand up like that. See ya, suckers. It seems we have a path forward. Believe this is a good time for me to return to Tuliolal and inform Kona of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigation to pursue. I don't know what to do. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. Even only just having met them, I can see how important the train is to Walika and the engineers. I can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. Putting plans... Okay, we're one quest away from the new dungeon. Let's keep going. While I have no objections to the plan itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zoral Ja will not strike Tuliolal in retaliation? I consider the possibility, but when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tuliolal, and it'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed. If anything, we're more likely to put Tuliolal in danger by not taking the fight to him. So we indulge Zoral Ja, at least until Tuliolal has shored up its defenses. Right. We'll charge in from the front and keep his eyes on us, during which time Kona will find a way to fortify Tuliolal. There was one time I tried to rip the Blu-ray version of the Last Crusade, but because of the dual layer of the Blu-ray, it failed most of the time. The Last Crusade. I've never heard of that. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust in your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will do all in our power to assist you. Oh, Indiana Jones, okay. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. Like, when I got my my DVDs and I was reminded of how good those look compared to streaming over the internet, I was like, why did we ever, just like CRTs, why did we ever go away from this technology? Local copies of movies and TV shows are way superior. It's just the convenience that we pay for to watch it online and digitally, and it's just wrong. It's wrong. There's no quality in that. You're not paying for good quality. Netflix proved that. Looks like work is getting underway. We'll finish in no time at all. So what can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the Rite of Succession. Would you happen to know a few who'd be willing to come and help us complete modifications to the train? Of course. What sort of craftsmen do you have in mind? Let's see now. Lots of cutscenes. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even with you all aboard to fend them off, it'd be over in an instant if they managed to get just one good hit on the Cerulean tanks. According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers use lightning-based weapons, so I have a mind to install grounding rods. Would you happen to know a carpenter who can handle that? We could ask the fellow with a fetish for formalities. We could ask Mukevu. A master carpenter from Okanu, eh? If they'd be willing, we'd be glad to have them. No objections from me. Just be sure not to forget their traditional greeting. But we'll need more than just a carpenter if we want this done in a timely fashion. We've got a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. I don't suppose you know anyone up to the task. Wait, what did he say? What did we need? Heavy equipment. So that'd be Zermaware. Perhaps Zermaware can help. Zermaware would be perfect. We'd be hard-pressed to find folks stronger than the Yakui, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. You're friends with the Yakui? I'll be damned. We'll not want for strength with help like that. Next, I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like as not, the soldiers will be riding their flying vessels. We'll need countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can use? Let's install ballistas on the train. Big ones. Ballistas, eh? While they'd be powerful, it seems to me it'd take too long to reload between shots. If there was some sort of ballista that could reload quickly, then that might work, but weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I can be of assistance. How the hell did he hear us from all the way over there? The Crystarium employed etheric cannons for its defense, and I see no reason why the design cannot be adopted for your train. While I did not conceive of them myself, I know their design. It should be possible to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. Now that sounds like something Fontaine can help with. What are the materials we need? The barrel can be fashioned from any metal, so long as it's highly conductive to aether. To power the cannon, we require fire-aspected crystals of highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? Might as well be the miners over at Springs can help with that. Then if I could leave the crystals and smiths in everyone's hands, I shall get started drawing up the schematics. Right then, I'll secure us the smiths. The DVD rips are the easiest because most of the files can be converted to MP4, including the subtitles, but I found that some of the Blu-rays use a file type that can't be converted to MP4, subtitles that is. Yeah, they really kind of fucked everything with the Blu-rays. They made Blu-rays as hard as possible to rip. Again, they're copyright protection. That's why we have HDCP on these fucking consoles. In the meantime, could you deal with the materials? Shenza is in charge of our supplies, so it might be good to talk to him about it first. Well, I think we're set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now let's get this train dressed up and give her the proper farewell she deserves. One thing I'm curious about, though, I've yet to try it, but what I want to do is I want to try, since I have HDCP off so I can stream this, because I don't have a splitter at the moment that works. Well, now that I'm back to a 4K monitor, it might work. I want to see if I can just put a DVD in this thing and just be able to play it, because it's not. DVDs didn't have HDCP, as far as I know. But I think with HDCP off on the system, it would like the software wouldn't work to run the DVD. I don't know. Anyway, the plan's coming together. To make good speed, I'm going to try and enlist some more help from among our friends back in Yaktural. I'll leave the materials in your care. I think I saw Shenza over to the southeast. That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you? KV file and splits it into its some parts. You can take any of those parts and copy out the copy out of the MKV. MKV seems to be just such a useful file type. I use that for all my recordings because it's perfect for if, like, I've had in the past. I haven't had it happen within the last, I don't know, maybe 10 years, maybe. But I genuinely I've had a problem in the past where, like, something would screw up and, like, the computer would shut down for some reason. We'd lose power, and then I'd lose the entire recording because it was being recorded in MP4, and MP4 is a it's not a file that can be preserved. MKV can. And so if I lose power in the middle of a recording, it will save whatever I recorded up to that point, and then I can just continue on after that. It's so nice. And then all I have to do is actually use OBS to convert it to an MP4, and then I can use it in Premiere Pro, so I can edit it and stuff like that. Oh, I didn't read that. Son of a fucking whore. All right, stupid touchpad. I probably should just disable that. Not sure about the fire crystals, though. Might be best if you spoke directly with a miner. Can I leave that to you? Who else is gonna do it? Great. You're friends with Iyati, are you not? I think that's an I. No, maybe that's an L. I don't know. One of the best miners around. If anyone can get you the crystals you're after, it's her. I'll just fast travel. I know it's right there, but whatever. Yeah, but you wouldn't expect it to have that function. When I first found out about that years ago, I was like, I guess I should just use this file type, so in case this ever happens again, I don't lose anything. But, you know, you wouldn't expect just a specific file type to be able to do something like that. It was such a huge deal for me. Because up to that point, I had lost so many recordings due to the fact that, like, this computer screwed up or power went out or whatever. Not like a ton, but like enough to be annoying. Oh, Valtamont, what brings you around these parts? I need you to mine things. The purest fire crystals, you say? I think I heard tell about them before, but what was that about? That was so dumb. Oh, sorry. We need. Okay, this is the last one before we get the new dungeon. I misread that. That was so dumb. What do you need me for? I need you to mine things. Fire crystals, you say? I'm such an idiot. It's still funny. Now remember, Cerule Analis. You know that looked like analis. I already have one. I actually have one now. I gotta replace the battery in it though. I took it from work. It was the nicest looking one, and it wasn't being used, and now I know why. The battery needs to be replaced, but luckily I can replace it for a cool $90. I'm just lucky they're still making the battery for it. You can find them south of the town. They actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut, if you can believe it. If you want the purest crystals, though, you'll have to go after the oldest, toughest Analis. Nothing you can't handle, right? I'll show you where you can find some to hunt. Looking forward to seeing why Ehrenvel thinks so highly of you. Nice. I'm going to impress her with my powers. I'm going to summon beasts of pure magic. Okay, we're not going very far. I'm not looking to break the bank on a UPS type system. I have a UPS, I'm good. Why, it worked the other day when I lost power temporarily. I don't remember when it was. I think it was like during one of the storms that we had. But it worked. And I was happy. Everything stayed on. There's quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. We think it's due to the ceruleum, but no one can say for sure. Still, it's not often that you see the bigger, dominating sort, and that's what you need. What you'll have to do is hunt down a few of their kind. Establish yourself as a threat. That's known to draw out the leader. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, I'll keep watch nearby to make sure no hapless travelers come stumbling in. Oh, sure, you get to sit back and do the easy job. I forgot to, I always forget to bring out Carbuncle. Carbuncle! Look at him! Look at the little Carbuncle! Pinky! I call him Binky sometimes. Stay away, Dara. Yeah, but I'm not going to break the bank. I just need something that'll be able to stay on. If a power goes out, I just need 15 minutes tops to turn everything off and whatever I got to do, and then that's it. That's really the only point to a UPS. And I got one for free, so I'm not going to spend any more money other than to replace the battery. See no signs of your prey. Perhaps you'll have better luck to the south. Damn it. That's the benefit of working at a tech company. I can get a lot of stuff for free. Like this giant 55-inch 4K monitor, for example, from LG. When one of our other locations closed down, we had to clear the place out of everything. Desks, monitors, not computers, but, well, maybe computers. I didn't need those, though. Hello. All right, I'll bring out the big guy. You guys are annoying. Goodbye. I mean, this 4K monitor may not have HDR, might only be 60 FPS, but I don't care. I got it for nothing. That's all I care about. Oh, I forgot to do a thing. Crap. Almost 10,000. Are broken down into episodes with chapters, and it can do that for you. I mean, I'm not worried about chapters. Well, I mean, in order to scrub through the episodes, maybe, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not worried about chapters particularly, unless I really need to. I don't know. I'll do it when I come to it. Amazing, you dealt with the beast in no time at all. You need the crystals delivered to Shenza? I'll see that he gets it. That doesn't look like a fire crystal. These fire crystals are for the train, aren't they? I heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop these invaders. And though he'd grumble if he knew I was asking this, please take care of... Oh. Aaronville. Anyway, I'd best be on my way, and you as well. In case you're going to meet her, I saw Wuklamut headed to the station. Dude, that bow is sick, though. Look at this. That's so sick. Don't touch me. Go away. Nobody likes you. You're a cactus. You're prickly and you hurt. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. I'm stuck on a cactus. Why? Shenza told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. I've just returned from looking for extra help. We'll see in the moment who answers the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it. I'm idle for a moment and all I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Arenville. We'll be on our way soon and we'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about her time with together with Papa. Oh, she'll talk your ears off. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. Right, let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, oh my god, this stupid touchpad. Since the attack on Tuliyola, I had been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Valcona, I leapt at the chance to do my part. Peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with the efforts here, High Luminary Gefurler does the same at the capital. I am truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Let's get to it, my friends. Yes, let's get to it. Cactus are awesome. They are good for keeping people away from you. What, is like a weapon? Well, not her whole mouth isn't, like, you know, covered. And it's fine, Rob. Like, we're having a conversation. And besides, we're only one quest away from the dungeon. And after that, we're going to be farming, so it's fine. This music, though. They put lyrics to the song. Supposed to be a weapon, huh? Let's just start throwing cactus at people. Excuse me, cacti. It is quite cheesy. Like, Square Enix, they know how to be cheesy for sure. Some of the cheesiness is funny. Like, they've been known, like, some really cheesy things happen. Like, they're supposed to be funny scenes and they're actually really funny. This is one of those moments where it's like, this is cheese to the max. If The Sims had made an album. It's a hell of a montage. All right, everyone, that'll do it. And where is the train? What did you guys do with it? You've done your part. Leave it to us to finish mounting the armor and cannons and have yourselves a hard-earned rest. Thank you all again for answering the call. No need for thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Indeed, we must all do our part when our nation is imperiled. It's not even pre-rendered. No, none of it's pre-rendered. Not anymore. Most of it, like, most of the pre-rendered stuff was like the intro video to the game. And then you obviously got the announcement trailers and stuff. Those are all pre-rendered, but any cutscenes in-game is generally in-game. Here. We love Tyral and we love you, Wuklamat. We love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain. This I promise. Yeah, this whole expansion is really just kind of like one big cheese fest, but it's kind of nice. Some of it's actually kind of nice, you know. We as a character are taking a backseat to, a main character, Wuklamat. It's basically her story, and we're just here to help out any way we can, which I'm okay with. I'm good not being the center of attention anymore. We spent 10 years as the center of attention. Now it's somebody else's turn, and I'm okay with that. That's what a lot of people criticized this for, was like, oh, what? I'm not the center of attention anymore? It's like, wow, how conceited are you? So, I'm okay with it. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the damn touchpad. It's really pissing me off. Enable clicking on self. It's the mouse. Okay, so disable head or display headgear, just visor. Target cycling, customization. Wow, I never even been in here. Holy crap. Disable targeting of pets and minions when in battle. That's good. You don't need to target them anymore. Automatically face target when using action. That actually, I didn't know I could turn that off, because some bosses you need to turn away from them, and if you're casting something or attacking, your character will turn right back around. So I'm gonna turn that off, see how that is. Enable full auto target. Ignore depth. Target closest enemies. Oh, I see how that is. Limit ring movement to targeting range. Press action twice to execute. Don't know why you would do that. Highly potential to display target ring. Okay, that's fine. Maintain camera distance. Item settings, UI. Where is it? I know I saw it one day. That's just the HUD. Display hotbar. Is it in the system settings? Might be, actually, yeah. Duh. Use touchpad as mouse. There we go. Get that out of here. I know it's tough because... Oh, there we go. Thank God. Oh, thank God. It's not working, which is good. Yes! But I can still do this. Yes! All right, we're good. Thank God. I won't accidentally skip any dialogue anymore. Every time one of them moves, all I can see is the Sims. Well, you know, they only have full motion during a real cutscene. Thanks again for all your help. Wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go and rest up, friend. Won't be long before the train's ready. Okay, so I thought so. The train thing is actually the dungeon. That's what I thought. All right. I'm gonna get another drink. I'll be right back. Looks like I'm not gonna be able to leave the windows open tonight. It's pretty awful out there. Okay. Here we go. Finally, new dungeon. All aboard! From here on out, we won't stop working till the train's ready. If you have any preparations, now would be a good time to see to them. The boarding call will come before you know it. Let's do it, man. I'm ready. Let's get some new gear. Wait for the engineers to finish working on the train. Yeah. Hopefully it's a voiced cutscene.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft. I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
Yeah, like I said, they have voice cutscenes in here. It's just not all the time, which I find so strange.
At last.
I thought they were going to outfit it with, like, steel, not wood.
Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
Amazing!
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it could handle the extra weight.
I also had her outfitted with etheric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modelled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
Let them try to stop us in this.
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yep, you won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board. It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
I won't let you down. All aboard!
Vanish. At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert!
Let's do it!
Here we go. Stand fast, everyone.
No, you don't.
They switched to firearms!
Oh dear.
Raha, jump!
Erenville, I need you to take over for me.
End of the line, everyone!
Holy shit! That was a way bigger explosion than I thought it was gonna be.
That was too close. Still alive, Erenville?
Mostly.
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
Dude, that was an epic standoff, bro. That was so sick. Oh man. All right, we're finally here. Oh my god, that took too long. So we have, it's level 97 and we're rocking I think 95 or 96. This is 96, 95. So the gear I'm wearing is 96 or 95. This piece was of the new stuff which I didn't unbox yet. I got the leg gear, and then I think I've got the foot gear here. It's not gonna look good, but you know. Yeah, well, I've only got the leg, feet, and chest, so it's that's all they gave me. Look at that. Look at why would they put me in that? Why would they have gear that looks like that? There's no headpiece, no nothing. I'm not. I'll use the grimoire, but I'm not using this. Legs and feet. It just looks weird. It's so it doesn't look good at all. That's probably some of the worst gear I've ever seen. Worst looking gear. Okay, let's be very specific with that. And apparently we have a 21-minute waiting time. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. No. Can I just go? Thank you. All right, do we have any Well, while we wait, we might as well go gather some aether currents. Wait, hold on. The fee is waived when using an aetherite ticket. Oh, okay. I probably have them. I don't really care. What's 100 gil? It's nothing when you got half a mil. Okay. I don't see any side quests, so it's possible. Let's take a look at the travel. Ooh, we're missing one from a quest, but the rest are, there's quite a few that we have to gather, so let's do that, shall we? While we wait 15 minutes now. 180 southeast. Southeast. East, I thought you said, I keep doing that that freaking joke. East? I thought you said west. You're fired again. Patrick, you're fired. Said southeast. Where is it? 118 yalms. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say 118 yalms isn't that far. What the heck are all these people doing here? Are they waiting on a world boss or something? Nah. I have to say, I'm at least happy that this place is one solid piece of land and not separated by a fucking ravine. I hated that about Jacques Terral. It was just awful. 175 northeast. East. I'm sorry, I'll stop. Keep making that stupid joke. Curse you, SpongeBob! Yeah, normally I would stop here, but I would really like to grind out the gear. That might take a few hours. I may not be up that long, but we'll see. To the west? Oh, there. I stopped right next to it. I'm such an unobservant prick. All right. 227 southeast. There's a grit claw, aka the scorpion of this land. It's very big and very creepy. Stay away from that. But yeah, I've been really happy getting physical copies of TV shows and movies again, because I just, there's something about it, about owning a physical. That's why I went back to physical games too, because there's something about having it that is way more satisfying than having a digital copy of it. I will say though, I just went through the PlayStation Store before I started streaming. There are so many games on my wish list that were, well, not so many, but there was like a few games on my wish list that I just got for free because PlayStation added them to the catalog. And I'm like I don't have to buy games anymore generally, unless it's a game I really want, like Black Myth Wukong or Space Marine 2 coming out later. I don't have to buy games anymore, because eventually, if I'm not really hard up to play anything, because I have a huge library right now, a ginormous backlog, I just wait until it becomes free on PlayStation Plus, and what do you know? I'm playing it. You know, it really is just like, people give PlayStation a lot of shit, and a lot of people have said, oh, Xbox Game Pass is a better deal. It's like, is it though? Is it? Because their library is not nearly as large. And yeah, maybe we don't get day one, you know, day one releases very often, but I don't give a shit about the day one releases. The fact that they even come out on the PlayStation Plus system at all is awesome. So you can keep your day one releases, Xbox. I don't give a shit. I have a library of 800 games going, like, to choose from. That's why Xbox will never be better than PlayStation. Because while we may not get day one releases, we still have a massive library to choose from, plus all these extra features like remote play, which I tried out yesterday here at home. It's so good. Remote play is way better than I remember. Wait, did I have this place? Stop it. Yeah, I do. Okay. Remote play works so well. And yes, I know I'm here at home. It's on the same connection, so it's probably going to be perfect, essentially. And it is. It's basically almost flawless. Almost. But I have tried it at work, which is a far, I wouldn't say inferior, but it's not as consistent. It's like really bad. It's as if the internet at work, while it's like a gigabit connection, it's like a business connection. So, you know, the more people that latch onto it, the slower it gets for you and all this other. But its consistency is awful because it's either due to security or the fact that they just don't refresh it that often. PlayStation Remote Play. What else? I'm talking about PlayStation, Rob, so it would be PlayStation Remote Play. I'm not talking about Steam or anything. I know how Steam is. Oh man. All right, well this is maybe the ravine of this map right here, is going across the water. But it still does pretty well. A lot better than their cloud service, that's for sure. While if I catch the internet connection at work at a good time, the cloud service is not terrible for PlayStation. It's not bad, but somehow remote play is still better. Weirdly enough, though, I think the cloud service pretty much gets the same library as remote play, or as like any of the PlayStation Plus games that you can choose from in the catalog. I think it's the same catalog, but you can choose to stream them instead of download them. Even on here, I can choose to stream and save space on my console. I could just stream them, and they'd probably work pretty well, but I would rather download them. But there's so many, and I looked at it, I'm like, there's so many fucking good games on here. You know, people can say what they want about PlayStation. Their business practices are shitty, but Man, I've never once regretted subscribing to PlayStation Plus ever. I've been subscribed since day one because it was just too good of a deal to have such a large catalog of games at my fingertips. I would dare say half my library is just from PlayStation Plus. Dude, this music though. Dude, that's heavy metal. Wow, okay, it's an electric guitar, but electric guitar mixed with EDM. Dude's on a vacation. Yo, look at that gear. Ooh. I like this. Look at that gear, bro. Gunbreaker. Oh, dude. That gear is sexy looking. Oh, I like this. I like this rendition. Dude, nobody does spells like JRPGs, man. I'm telling you. You want over-the-top spells? Go play a JRPG. Final Fantasy is known for that. Just absolute spectacle when it comes to casting spells. It's always over the top and it's always awesome. I love it. I'll never get enough of it. Ever since Final Fantasy VII, I've been just in. I've been in on JRPGs. What? I can't. I can't cast my spell for some reason. What is happening? What the hell was that? My guy like glitched out or something. That was weird. I like this. I'm just gonna stay back here. It's fine. See, they missed. What is it? What are we in? Tron? What the hell's going on with the bikes? I honestly can't wait till I'm doing endgame content. Because at least in this game, you don't have to be a part of a clan or a free company in this case to actually do raids. Unlike World of Warcraft, you actually do. Like World of Warcraft, they do have looking for raid now, but it's like substandard gear that you get from it. It's like beginner versions of the raid gear, and then you actually have to join a clan in order to actually get the good raid gear. And that's just a shitty thing to do. To lock people off who don't want to be a part of a clan or guild to substandard stuff. It's not right. It's not right, man. Alright, let's see what this guy's got for tricks. The wing blade. Okay. Get out of that. I mean, that's relatively easy to avoid. It was a pretty shitty move, I'm not gonna lie. Avoid the wing blade. Okay, you're literally showing us where he's going, so okay, that's fine. Oh, I see what's happening. Unless I'm actually turned towards him, that's why. Okay, I thought so. I was thinking about that before. I was like, turning off that function where if I start casting a spell, I automatically turn to him. Ooh. Seemed a bit silly, but at the same time, now it makes sense. Because now it's like if you turn away, you can't actually like cast. Am I not in what? What? I'm confused. Okay, fine. Never mind. I don't get it. Damn it. I'm gonna have to turn that back on then. It's fine. I got used to like being able to, you know, having to turn away from bosses when I need to. Dude, I am not really getting healed that much. What is happening right now? Something's really messed up. Okay, so this is not the same for some reason. Okay. I'm really confused right now. What is happening right now? Why can I infinitely cast this? I'm dead. Okay. Was I at full health at all? All right, you know what? This gives me a chance to actually like fix what I just broke. Not that. This was under character, I think. Character? Targeting. There we go. Automatically face target when using action. Got it. Yo, is this lagging? Like, what the fuck is happening? Oh, we're all dead. Okay. Hello, Matt. Welcome to the channel. I think you're new. Nobody tell me nothing. All right, so I'm not gonna turn that off ever again. So it's 64 degrees. Is it 64 degrees outside? But it's hot as shit in there. It's 63 degrees, but I wonder if there's any wind. We actually almost had him, but I completely, that was a stupid thing to turn off. I know when I, like, if I have a cast time on a spell, I can just stop it by moving, so. Oh, yeah. I was just able to freaking constantly spam my ability. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I just saw it again. My stream is okay. I'm not seeing any lag spikes on my stream, so it can't be my internet. If it was my internet, the stream would definitely have some issues. Did we get freaking paired up with people who aren't actually in the same region? I did tell the game to look for anybody in any language, but still, like, it's never had this problem before. First time doing this dungeon, we get 2 people that DC at the same time. Ah. Whoa! Bro, please don't tell me this game's getting DDoSed, man. That's rude. I fucking hate hackers, man. Hackers can literally just die. I don't care who the fuck thinks that that is immoral. Anybody who unethically hacks to disrupt other people's good time should kill themselves. That's just basically, that's how it's going to be. The world would be better off without them. See, I've got a bad connection now. Look at this. Okay, so the tank armor, he says it looks like that guy on the bike there, so that's pretty sick. Now, I don't, I had a feeling, I was like, our gear is gonna look like futuristic, right? Because I really want that gear. I don't want to look like a gay biker, like, because that's what that gear that I put on looks like, and I only got 3 pieces of it, so I don't see the point. Why space out the distribution of the new gear from the MSQ where there's a new dungeon in between that's better gear, you know? But it's okay because it looks like ass, so I'm okay with that. Okay, so these two, we're waiting on these two to get back. Apparently there's a 400 person queue. Some weird shit went on there. So, how are you guys doing? I think is how we're gonna sit here for a bit. Okay, Healer's back. He said he's friends with that guy, so he's back. Kicked right out. I was a 400 plus person queue and then bloop, kicked out again. Bonus did a donut and knocked you out of the server. We're still waiting on the tank. Okay, well, let's do the harvest dance. Beep, 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 beep. Oh man. Well, this is a great first time in this dungeon. We get paired up with two people who got completely just destroyed by the servers. Damn it, I didn't want to stop the harvest dance. I'm an idiot. I'll be right back. Might as well do the Manderville damage. Oh, come on, dude. That's good. Oh, man. That's too funny. I imagine we're probably going to get a tank pretty quickly, because tanks and healers are usually really quick queues in most MMOs, but so who's it? Oh, okay, it's not me. My typing is terrible. Wait, am I? Boat abandoned. Search for new party members in the event party composition falls below the minimum size. I don't understand why this is grayed out. No. That's unfortunate. So the whole thing was completely fucked from the beginning. Like, it screwed up so bad that I couldn't even look for a new person to replace the guy. Because normally party leader should be able to do that. I should have gone into there and find a new member, or add member shouldn't have been grayed out since I was party leader. But I wasn't trusting the fact that the square was next to my name, because it's like, I don't know, man. We just had a massive lag spike and it completely screwed up. So maybe it's not telling the truth, but I think we already decided to vote to abandon. So that sucks balls, dude. That was like, that's an awful first go there. Whatever. It's like 15-minute average wait time, and we didn't even wait that long the last time. So it's all estimates. So we might get into the next one within the next 5 minutes. You never know. So it's fine. I'm not worried. There's so much to do in this game. It's not even funny. I've said it before a million times, but if there was one game that if I really only liked one game, which I wish I did, I'd be saving so much money. It'd be this probably. You know, I mean, if I had to like one franchise, Final Fantasy would be it probably. I love my first-person shooters and stuff, but I don't. Final Fantasy never frustrated me. Like, it has its moments, but it never really put me over the edge of frustration. Like Call of Duty, like Destiny, like Battlefield, any of those. Final Fantasy has always just been an awesome, chill experience for the large majority of the time. All right, we're going west, and we're going far west. Is there anything over there? There it is. What the fuck, man? That didn't show up before. All right, well, there's nothing we can use to teleport except for that. So let's do that. Let's teleport to Shesinawezi. And then we'll go from there. Your first part of your last name starts with anal. Come on. Oh, for God's sake, come on. You know, one thing, I don't know, Rob, if you're still here, but you know, one thing I really hate about the modern consoles, because I think even, or Southwest, it's right now. I think even the PS4 is guilty of this. The PS5, well, I don't know about the PS5. I haven't tried yet, but like the Xbox One doesn't have a repeat function. Because back in the day, I used to, well, yeah, no, I used to actually like be able to, on the PS3, be able to repeat things. Like say, for example, when I bought American Dad on the PlayStation Store, now they don't obviously have that. They have that all archived, and it's in a separate app on the PS4 and PS5. I used to be able to repeat things while I slept, you know, because I had it on when I was sleeping. I used to be able to put it on repeat. Can't do that. Not on the PS4 Pro anyway. I haven't tried it on the PS5 because the PS5's in here. But yeah, like there's functions that just don't exist anymore. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like they took shit away. And that really pissed me off. I'm like, that's why I keep saying the PS3 was a better system than people remember. It's a far better system than people remember. And when I was playing the Resistance franchise, Resistance 2 and 3 didn't really look that good because they were really trying to push the limits of the system. But Resistance 1, I don't remember ever seeing a game that clean. Like, it was clean. It might have only been 720p, but whatever. I think they were using MSAA as an anti-aliasing. And they did it in such a way that really made it look so sharp. But not too sharp to a point where it looks ugly. It was sharp enough to not even look like 720p. It just ran so perfectly on the system. And then 2 and 3 didn't really run very well. Okay, so this says just keep going to the south, so I guess we got to go around this big rock here. The PS3 was just such a great system. Mostly for the first party titles, but you know, it was solid, man. I mean, so much so that this game came out on the PS3. Sadly, you know, those servers have been turned off, but it's still, that says a lot. Resistance 1. Okay, so now we have to go into this little canyon here. Canyon bat. I was right. It is a canyon. It's got to be in here. Bet you it's at the end. See? North. There it is. Bit of an odd spot, but I've seen that happen before. But yeah, Resistance 1 is the game I'm talking about. What the hell's going on in here, though? Who the hell are you? Hold on, I'm gonna talk to this guy. Folk have plenty of theories about what these images mean. Some think they're a record of what our ancestors saw in their day-to-day lives. Others think they might depict another world entirely. All I know is that my wife used to love coming here to look at them. That's the only thing that matters to me. Oh, I'm like, I don't see any pictures. There they are. Okay, well, have fun. I don't know what that's all about. That's got to be like some sort of Easter egg or something. Did I collect all the stuff already? What? All right, cool. We're already done collecting all the things. So now we just got to go and get that thing. You know, get the thing. The thing with the thing. The thing that has the thing that we need to do the thing. It's in that town right there. Und then we will fly. We're at 8 minutes here. Still average wait time of 15 minutes, which that can change. You know, it can go past 15 minutes. So, you know, don't take that with take that at face value. Or I should say, take that with a grain of salt. Don't take it at face value. I'm gonna mend my stuff first. Independent mender. Why do they insist on actually having these merchants? Nothing they sell is useful to anybody ever. They're just here to sell stuff too, which I guess is the point, but it's just like, if we're only really going to be able to sell them stuff because anything they have we don't need, then why give them things that we can buy, you know? They're useless. All of it's useless. We get better stuff from either the quests or the dungeons. Oh my god, what is the timing on that? Look at that. Oh my god. I hate this seat so much. That was the benefit of the remote play. I was sitting out on my couch, a far more comfortable seat, playing games, and I was so happy. I've thought about bringing my lazy boy in here and keep, you know, using that as my main computer chair as I have before. That would take out a bunch of room that I want for VR, so it's like I can't. I have to suffer with this. This music is so sick, dude. I know I keep saying this, but it's just, it amazes me to no end how creative the team is for Final Fantasy. Any Final Fantasy, doesn't matter. This or any of the Final Fantasy games, they never stop coming up with shit. But this team specifically is very good. Just so fucking good at coming up with new dungeons that all feel and look very different. It's just awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm being attacked by this little douchebag over here. Yeah, grab him. I'm not gonna waste my Phoenix on him. With what hardware? What are we talking about? Dude, they should make more music like this. Not this game specifically, but just in general. I don't know what kind of music this is, but I like it. It's like I said, it's like a mix of metal and EDM, but like, I don't know. Really well done. Come on, move forward, stupid, so I can kill all of you. Boom! At 32 grand right there. All right, first boss again. Here we go. There was a DDoS attack going on. Wow. Whoever's DDoSing Final Fantasy XIV, kill yourself. I don't give a flying fuck who you are. You could be a 12-year-old piece of shit. Kill yourself. The world's better without you, I promise. Like, how do we know Does it matter which corner we go to? No, not really. I'm sick of hackers. I'm sick of people ruining the good time that the rest of us want to have. We're better off without them in existence, period. These people serve no purpose in this society. So whoever's DDoSing, you can freaking end it all right now and nobody would give a shit. Literally nobody cares about you. Your parents didn't realize they raised a fucking moron. See, the last time I did this, I got hit. So, there you go. It actually worked that time. I mean, they just do it because they have no friends. That's basically all it is. People who hack and ruin video games for the rest of us, they just have no lives. They have no friends. The people in your little hacker group, they don't give a shit about you. And I hope you know that. I hope you understand the truth about your friends. Just like Anonymous when they hacked PlayStation back in the day on the PS3 and put us out for a month. Those guys can fucking kill themselves too. Like, yeah, a lot of blame does have to go to Sony for not having a great security system, but they can still pretty much just kill themselves. See, I don't understand why it is that that's so confusing. How would they know that that's what he was going to do? This was better. This is much better. There you go. I was like, the first boss shouldn't be that hard. And if any of you people are actually thinking I'm being too harsh, there's not enough harsh words in the English language to express how angry these hacking little fucks make me. Get a life. I cannot believe somebody's DDoSing this game. What would possess people to DDoS this game? Why? What's the point? Because Square Enix pissed you off with something? Please. Please. No, it's because they have nothing better to do. Hey, what do you know? We actually got a drop. I'm actually surprised by that. Normally I don't get any drops during the dungeon. It all comes after the dungeon. So, pretty good. Yeah, there's not enough harsh language in the English language to express my absolute hatred for these people. We'd be better off if they didn't exist at all. And if that's a little too real for some of you, get the fuck out. There's not enough people on this platform speaking the truth these days because they're a bunch of pussies and they want to keep their shitty monetization. Well, I don't got it. I don't got monetization and I don't care. YouTube can keep their money. It's fucking blood money anyway. I don't want their money. What we need is the truth. And the truth is, this world would be better off with a lot of people, without a lot of people in it. Period. Sorry to say. No, YouTube took my monetization away when they decided to change their policy because some assholes on the platform wanted to exploit children. I wasn't one of them. Why did I have to get penalized for it? I worked my ass off to get monetization years ago before you could get it so easily. And now it's just like, actually, we're going to raise it to 1,000 subscribers minimum. So we're going to take your monetization that you worked so hard for and just take it away until you get 1,000. Like, fuck you, dude. I don't want it back now. I don't want your money. Keep your money. My content's always going to be free anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm not going to force anybody to pay anything. I refuse. And I've said that before, and I mean it. My content will always be free. I keep forgetting about that. Damn it. My content will always be free no matter what. Oh my god. 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 What's happening? Stop. 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 Right here. Oh my god, dude. How did I avoid that? Oh, I can't walk through that. Okay. No! No! Ah! Go! I'm so lucky. All right, paralysis is gone. We're good. Okay, we're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's okay. We learned. We grew. We understood. Okay. What? Okay. Sure, that's fair. Ah! What the hell happened? Oh, for God's sake, man. You can't be serious. What the fuck? Stop! This isn't a last boss thing. Might as well shield myself. This is not a final boss or something. Good lord. Ow. Such garbage. That timing has to be picture perfect. Come on, dude! Literally picture perfect in order to actually avoid it. Oh my god. Oh my god, please. 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 Please stop. Please stop. Uh-oh. Oh, come on! Why me? Guys, help. Dude, that had to have been one of the hardest non-dungeon bosses ever. By what I mean by that is last boss. Like, he wasn't even the last boss, and he was that hard. Like, come on, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, wait, I can't do that because it's going to put the other crap on. But I don't... All right, I greeted on that. I didn't need on that. I can't need on it. It's not me. It's not for me. That's gotta be one of the hardest bosses I've ever faced that wasn't the last boss of a dungeon. Like, that's some tight mechanics. Uh-oh. Tank is down. Healer's not doing his job. Ah! Leave me alone! Carbuncle, save me! Ah! Ah! Running around's not going to stop them from killing me, so it's fine. Ah! He got the tank up, it's fine. Nice. Clutch. But he's not healing the tank enough, or the tank took too many, but like he shouldn't have. Like, that was not a lot. I feel like the tank should have been fine there. I don't know what happened. Oh my god. Jeez, dude. All right. Tim has been playing World of Warcraft lately on stream, which I'm kind of actually happy to see. I love the guy to death, but I mean, Call of Duty is just dumb. I'll watch him regardless, but it's just like, Call of Duty is out, dude. I'm sorry. Call of Duty is fucking gay. And I'm just like, I'm done with it. You know, Black Ops 6 does look good. I think what they're doing with it, it looks good. I'm not paying for that, obviously. I refuse to buy Call of Duty anymore. I did say, like, maybe I'll pay for a month of Game Pass to play the campaign at least, which is like, what, 15 bucks? To pay the price for just the campaign, the campaign would cost? Sure. If that's the only thing I'm going to play, sure. Because the campaign seems compelling, big time. But, oh, I didn't mean to do it in that order. Oh well. But it ain't worth paying 70 bucks for the same garbage. They're doing some cool things, to say the least. I'm just not paying 70 bucks. I'd like to play the zombies because it's back to round-based zombies, which is great. Damn it, dude. But it's just not worth $70. Not anymore. It used to be, but it's not anymore. I mean, it wasn't even $70 back in the day. Call of Duty 4, that was like $60. Oh, yeah, $10 difference. But still, it was worth the money back then. Call of Duty used to be worth something. It used to mean something. Now it doesn't mean shit. I'd rather play Battlefield, and that's not anywhere near as better. Dude, I'm so excited for Delta Force, though. Serious Breach should be allowed, but it ends now. What the hell? There's no voiceover for this? We redeem our honor with your lives. What the hell, dude? Why wouldn't they voice that? He had 2 lines. Oh, guys, please tell me they didn't just lock me out. I think it wouldn't matter because it would have teleported me in anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, he's not that easy. He's definitely got multiple phases or something. Oh, okay, that's a thing. Probably should follow people. No worries. After one go of this dungeon, I already understand most of the mechanics. So, and then that's what I miss about the old days, though. Like that's what I miss about. That's why I'm like trying to go with the gear instead of just buying the new stuff. Because here's the thing. I miss grinding for gear. I miss it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that. I want to do grinding for gear because it genuinely just allows you to be familiar with the dungeons. And I miss that. There's a lot of dungeons in this game. And there's a lot of earlier dungeons that I don't remember. A lot. So it's nice to be able to just be like, you know what? Let's grind out some gear. Let's grind out the gear for the new dungeon. And by the second time, I already know the boss mechanics. Because, you know, you're going one after another. You know, you do the dungeon once, you do it again and again and again, and then you're familiar with it, and it just feels so good to just click with the mechanics. It's so good. All right, no more games. I call on the soul of the serpent, the great devourer. Give me the strength to destroy our enemies. Uh-oh. This is bad. Is it? I don't know. Probably not. This guy's gonna die one way or another. See what I mean, though? I've never seen that little, like, snake pattern that he had. I've never seen that on any other boss, ever. Not once. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. He's a little bit harder. He's kicked it up a notch. That's fine. He's already halfway down. I feel like there's another level after this. I just know it. There's another phase. There's got to be. Even this is still too easy. Yeah, he's got more health, but, you know, it's not taking very long. Oh, that's not... Okay. Whatever, he's dead. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, I think the second to last boss should have been the final boss. Because he was way harder. Those mechanics were way more complex. This guy was like... I got hit by him a few times because I don't understand. I thought we had to stand behind him, but I don't know. That part I didn't figure out, but I'll give it to Tank. Well, that's not mine, so I'm just gonna leave. I got a player commendation. I'm surprised I get any of those because I'm just the DPS.
What greeted us was not the home that I had left behind. There was no mistaking we had reached Yasulani. And yet... it was wholly unlike my memories. The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining. To where had I returned? We tread on, the darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
How bizarre. This cannot be Yasulani, can it?
It is, or at least it was. I was prepared for something strange, but this is like another world. I don't understand. You may not enter Vanguard, the fire band. Okay. Do we get anything? We got the one piece. See, somehow we got the Vanguard jacket of casting, but I never looted it. So I think they're just giving me stuff. I genuinely do. Can I undo this? No? Okay. So we got the chest piece. Let's sort this. Okay. Equip that. Huh. Yo, we're going like cyberpunk, bro. Is it the feet? Did we get the feet? No. Not the hands, right? What? Dude, what did we get? Not... I suck at this. All right. It was the shoes. No, wait. Oh, there they are. What the hell? Dude, we're going full cyberpunk. Let's go. Nice. Nice, dude. I can't wait to look at the rest of this. This is going to be so sick. Duty finder. Join it. And now we go back because we are not done here. We have one quest left. Down there, so we can go here. That's fine. Shut up! Telling the train to shut up. Just so you guys don't think I'm talking to myself or the voices in my head. Telling the train to shut up. Boop, 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 boop. Ah! It's fine. I'm not getting hurt. I can't get out, though. What the fuck is this? I'm making that jump! Get me out of here! This is so stupid! Very clearly, my monster is clearing that jump. Good lord. Does this look weird from this angle? I think it does, to be honest. But, I mean, putting it up there is not that much better. I could have it on a tripod down here, but then you're looking up at me and it doesn't look right either, so. Oh, we're going back? Dude. If I just got this side quest, we would have gotten the Aether Current that we went in to get, plus doing the side quest. So I met those people before I actually knew they were part of a side quest. I am a true explorer. I was wondering what that was about. Just weird freaking people just sitting in a cave looking at bones and paintings. It's dark in here. I can't see, even though I turned the gamma up all the way. You guys can see. This way. Oh, she wasn't here. They weren't here before. Well, that's new. Yeah, you can help me with this. Put this candle here. Light it up. Smell it. And then leave it be. I have to freaking walk all the way back. Who the fuck walks when fast travel is a thing? I do in my Skyrim No Fast Travel Challenge series. Check it out on the channel. Plug. We're almost done with that series. I haven't done it in like 2 months though, because I've just been like, the last episode really just tanked compared to the other, the views that it normally gets. I'm not talking hundreds here. I'm just talking tens. You know, normally every episode got about 20 views. Last couple episodes only got like maybe 12 to 15, give or take, something like that. And I was a little disappointed. I'm like, oh man, you know, normally I don't care about views, but that series has been going on a long time, and you know, people keep saying how awesome it is, and then just not doing well. But we're almost done, you know. I said I'd make it to 100, and damn it, I'm gonna do it. I just need the motivation. This weekend, I'm thinking about doing so many things at once, and hopefully I can get to it. I got so many other videos to record too. And we can fly, we can fly. Let's bring out Arian. And to Khutbar. Flying horse, we fly to the sky like a guy who's about to die. All right, cool. Now we can fly. Let's go discover the rest of the map that we don't have uncovered yet, just so we can say we did. I have thought about getting back into World of Warcraft for the video series that I was doing, not particularly because I want to play the game, but because the video series got shouted out by somebody who gets more views than I do. And I was like, that's really cool. He was also a lore guy. And that really motivated. It was last year, I think, when Jeremy and I went to Boston. We got, first of all, can I just say, I still have to put that vlog together. I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. I keep forgetting to do that. But we went and saw Dropkick Murphys, which was amazing. And then we saw the piano concert for Final Fantasy, which was just as amazing. I think it was the second day I opened up YouTube and I saw that I was mentioned by somebody. I'm like, what the hell's this? And then it was some dude who saw my series. It's only 9 episodes so far, but it was the lore of it all. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, somebody else, some other YouTuber saw my channel, saw that series and said, I want to give this guy a shout out because he did a really good job. And I'm like, dude, let's go. And that really got me motivated to get back to the World of Warcraft, specifically to do that video series. And then it really kind of just like, that kind of faded for me, just because I realized that if I start that back up, am I going to be able to experience those quests the exact same way that I would have had no expansions come out since then? And I don't think I can, because if you go ahead and play World of Warcraft Classic, okay, play it from the original, that beginning is not the same as the beginning of a new character now. So what else have they changed, right? And that's what I don't know. So if I go back and what's it got? War Within is the new expansion coming out soon. If that comes out, which I don't plan on buying it, but that expansion comes out, is the game going to change more to a point where it's like that content, the content that I go back to, is not the same? I don't know. But it'd be very disappointing to find out that it isn't. What the fuck is this? Is this like an arena or something? Like, what the hell is this? Look at this. Look at this. What is this? What's this for? Dude, this has got to mean something. This has got to be something, right? This little pad of rock out here. This is like an arena. Does a boss spawn here? Like a world boss? Something's got to spawn here. Something. You know, this, I'm not going to lie, this jacket is really kind of giving me Zenless Zone Zero vibes. I really should play that game more. I should play that and Honkai Star Rail, because I fucking love sci-fi. And Honkai Star Rail, you think I would have been done with that by now. You think I would have explored the shit out of that and played the shit out of it, but I haven't done shit with it. Okay, so whew, little shiver. While we wait, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Be right back. Probably won't be able to grind the gear out tonight. What the fuck? I picked the hardest piece. What the hell? We'll do this next one and that'll be it. My old body can't take it no more. It's like almost stale. Obviously not the whole thing, but like this piece in particular is like really hard. Yo, I finished this third season of Mayor Kingstown. I hope they stop right there. I genuinely do. Because they don't need to go any further. Everything kind of came full circle in a way. Let me look this up. Doesn't say whether or not season 3 was the last one, but it should be. I hope it is. I love the show to death, but let's not stretch it out beyond its means. That's the problem with American media and American television shows. They try and go too long. How many animes do you see that are literally only one season? A lot. Because they tell the story that they want to tell, and that's it. They let it go. And people remember those really short ones really fondly. Because it was a complete story. You know, beyond the ones like Bleach and One Piece, and, you know, those are really super long ones, but they're ones that people remember because they're long. My favorite anime of all time, Outlaw Star. That show was only like, I think it was like 25 or 28 episodes. Now, it's been a long time since I've seen it, so I don't remember like every intricate detail, but I remember it being awesome. And I started watching the first couple episodes when I still had a Hulu trial or something like that. And I was like, this is awesome. It was so good. And it all started coming back to me, and I'm like, this is why I love this show. Not only is it sci-fi, but it's memorable. And it's very short run. And not a lot of people know about that one. Oh my god, we got an average wait time of 20 minutes now. Gross. All right. This is taking too long. I know We're almost there, but it's taking too long. I'm not going to subject you guys to that any longer. I'll grind out the rest of this gear off camera, and then next week we're going to get back into the main scenario quest. But for right now, I'm going to say thank you to everybody for joining me this evening. I appreciate your time and attention as always. I know we didn't do too much of the main scenario quest tonight, but I wanted to get the new dungeon open so that way I could grind out the new gear. And then next week you guys can see how badass it looks, because it's starting to look awesome already. It's very cyberpunky, and I'm very excited for it. Please join me again on Tuesday for more Battlefield. And let's see if they, you know, give us more stuff to unlock. Maybe not. Maybe I'll have a different weapon by then. But you'll have to come back to find out. But until then, I'm Adam Wolf. This is Final Fantasy XIV. I'll see you guys later.